Okay, hi guys. So this evening I'm just going to make a really quick little video. Some of you probably remember that I made a vlog not too long ago about anxiety and mind control. And so today I want to talk about one of my favorite anxiety hacks. And I want to talk about a little bit about the medical paradigm. So I'll just start by telling you guys I'm drinking holy basil tea. It's also called Tulsi tea, and when it's really hot out, you can cool it down. I like to drink it in the early morning or in the evening when it's a little bit cooler during the summer. It's it's one of those teas. See, it's not bitter. It's not bitter, and it's definitely not too sweet. It's right in between, and it's super smooth, and I love the flavor. I think that's what hooked me the most by it. But I tried holy basil. About 10 years ago, I bought some holy basil caps, and I took 2 a day, and it really helped. I was at a really stressful situation and job, and it actually really did help. So I thought, okay, well, even if it's placebo, I like this stuff. But it was a super expensive product, so I just dropped it and moved on. So not too long ago, I found the tea in the store, and it was really not expensive. And I tried it, and I've been drinking it daily ever since. I'm totally into it. So I do find it to be like I think I mentioned this in that video, but it's like when people go into anxiety or they start having an anxiety attack, or you're just having that like low level chronic anxious tense feeling. A lot of people like resort to toxic ways to deal with that, or emotional eating. That's what I was doing, emotional eating of chocolate for a while there. And now it's like I've found different ways, different things that you can do that are just much healthier and that actually will bring you right back to your center. Because really, a lot of times, what's throwing us out of balance and out of feeling centered is biochemical. And certainly, thoughts and emotions can throw your biochemistry into a tailspin. But if you are exposed to certain things, or you eat the wrong thing, or whatever, if your body chemistry and hormones can actually take your emotions and throw them off. So it is a feedback loop, and people have to remember that, because I hear so many people who don't seem to understand the power of the biochemistry over the emotions, and the fact that emotions and biochemistry are impossible to really separate. And I'm encouraged to see the reductionist paradigm slipping away, and a lot of people are more open to natural medicine. And there's so many ways to manage anxiety without pharmaceuticals that, of course, it becomes obvious that it's a racket because they're not trying any of it. Not to mention just baseline nutrition, magnesium, B vitamins, vitamin C, that kind of stuff. So it's their job is to make it complex and make it expensive. So it's that way with a lot of things, and I think it's unfortunate, all of this. I was talking about the whole dialectic between science and conspiracy in a recent video, and there's a huge dialectic that goes on between alternative and conventional medicine. And it's really pretty ridiculous, because they both have tons to offer, but they both have tons of quacks. So, the medical doctors and the mainstream medicine call all the alternative people quacks. They've got a whole website called Quack Watch. But if you look into the guys who make Quack Watch, or you look into a lot of MDs and their therapies that they do for people, and the absolute damage they do, it's clear that there's tons of quackery going on there. And then you go over to the alternative medicine side of it. I mean, how much money did I spend on bunk supplements before I realized what good supplements really look like? Thousands of dollars. It was a huge learning curve for me to understand, like, hello, there's a lot of stuff out there that only works if it's well crafted and if it's properly manufactured. Or like with the holy basil tea, it's really expensive in the capsules, and you're not getting the flavor of it. But the tea is affordable, and it tastes so good, and part of what actually works for me is the flavor and the texture of the tea. So I've decided to go ahead and spend some real time working on videos that relate to mind control on this channel, because I've come to realize that until these foundational mind control issues are dealt with, a lot of people are going to remain totally confused. And I'm at the point now where it's clear to me that all of this binary thinking is really dumbing people down. So I'm going to get back with more of that, and thanks for listening, guys. Have a good night.